All right, so I just recorded that intro video for GPack, and now I'm going to try installing. There's going to be a couple of issues with this. Almost everything has a red exclamation mark on it. That means it's not checked in right now. They're all dirty. I just want to make sure that the Git workflows work. Eventually, this will check to make sure repositories are not dirty when updating the dependency versions. But let's go ahead and get this GPack file created again. This should, in fact, not have dependencies listed because I fixed that issue. And let's go ahead and add proj. And we're going to do, let me try testing out the way it's supposed to work. So now, yeah, none of the history or anything updates, but this now has all the other repositories that this depends on. So now theoretically, if I if I commit this, now also eventually the plan is to need just the GPack file, and that would get that repository as well as all of its dependencies. But for now, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to copy this folder into here. And let's try install. Nope, that broke. All right, so I can test this with some fake things in here. That one I'll probably just fine to leave in for the last argument. But let's go ahead and see what's going to happen on this now. If there was an error, it should have popped up an error. So maybe dependencies aren't coming in correctly, which means I probably actually want to start looking at things earlier. So let's look at how it initializes the package. It does a little bit of factory pattern. It's checking to see if the GPack file already exists, which it does in this folder. So we're going to read that GPack file. Let's make sure that's the right path. Sure, looks like it. And just to sanity check, that looks good. And there's a GPack file. Cool. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. Oh, uh-oh. That's gonna probably skip over action now. I've got a breakpoint in there, so we're fine. So load from file. This should read in. Yeah, it's got those 8 dependencies. So those came in correctly. So we get the info. Oh, that returned none. Well, that's my problem. I forgot to switch this for the other call. No, that's not right. No, this is. Did I did a get dependency. Oh, I did this get dependency, and I'm using this there in one of these places. But yeah, this should return those dependencies, eh? Come on, block diagram. Thank you. All right. So we know we made it into here, and we'll block that guy on. Let's try that again, shall we? Hey, dependencies. Now, these are the relative paths, so I need to resolve that right here. So we're going to put down build path right here. And this needs to be that folder. Okay. Fifth time's a charm. And now this should be absolute paths to where we want that to get cloned to if it were to get cloned. There we go. That looks good. Groovy. Oh, and we got an error. Please make sure you have the correct access rights and the repository exists. Git clone. It's because the command, I started trying to use the GitHub CLI and it messed up how credentials work for me. But hey, it tried to do the things with the right parameters otherwise. So what I might need to do is have the Git package change the URL to an HTTPS URL. So let's see here. In Git package, just do, yeah, we'll do it this way. Change URL. And for now, I'm just going to always have this go to the HTTPS version. Eventually, I'll have the class contain some parameters for what types it's allowed to convert to if I'm converting to HTTPS or converting to SSH style access. We're going to have to figure out if it's an HTTPS yet or not. Actually, let's see what domain it is. No, what we can do is we we can look at the front. And let's make this sure this is T-cased. And eventually what I'll do is I'll make another sub VI, and I'll have a enumeration of what type of access it is. And I'll have a VI that determines that type. But for now, I'll just assume it's HTTPS or SSH, which those are the only two I'm familiar with. So it is, this would be HTTPS. And if it's not HTTPS, I'll assume it's SSH for now. That surely won't bite me anytime in the near future. So if it's SSH, we're going to match regular expression. And this is going to be not an @ sign. And then an @ and then not colon for a bunch of characters, and then a colon, and then everything else. That should be the regular expression for the user, @ host, and then the path. So that's 3 submatches. User, we're just going to nuke. And then we'll take the host. And then we need a slash in the front. So let's put that // and the rest of the path. Since right now all I care about is it becoming HTTPS. If it's already HTTPS, hooray, job done. Job's done. And in the install, I'll do that up here. Let's see what happens. Clean up all these other windows. Cool. All right, what was that URL? GitHub.com. Yep, cool. Will it successfully clone? Seems like it is. Oh, nope. The checkout didn't work. All right, I gotta look up how to check out. Not a Git repository or any of the parent directories. What in the what? Why is the working directory temp? Does clone really not set the working directory? Hmm. Well, I guess we'll do that ourselves. Now the question is, did it do the clone? It did. We'll get rid of that. I will definitely have to have it check and see if it's already there. Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of error checking I have to add in. Things like, does the folder already exist? Is it dirty? That is, does it have uncommitted changes in the working copy? Um, all right, let's try this again. Oh, we're going to get two folders in here this time. I am. Heck yeah. Yeah, there they go. Definitely need to get some status displayed. And eventually I will make this work completely. If you launch it from the CLI, this will work completely from the CLI. Is that really all this project uses? I'm going to close this project because I will just about guarantee that trying to open Vecto breaks everything. Yeah, I mean, I guess it was 8 folders. That was a lot less than I thought it was. But let's try opening this Vecto project. I've got a lot of uncommitted work from relinking as I've been pulling stuff out of VILib in the other relink folder. Yeah, see, it's still right now. Other dependencies are looking for things in VILib. So there's going to be a bunch of stuff missing here. But yeah, that is everything it needed to got. So I just have a lot of error checking and state reporting to do. Getting pretty close though.